Louisiana Beer Reviews, St. Peter's Old Style Porter. This is 5.1% alcohol. It's brewed in England by St. Peter's Brewery, which was established in 1996. This beer is a blend, actually, they say on their website, of a mature old ale and a young light beer. So it's an old ale and a light beer blended. They say like a porter should be. I didn't know that. Gets a good rating on Beer Advocate, although the Bros scored exceptional, their second highest possible rating. 86 out of 100 on rate beer, 78 out of 100 for the style. Most excellent on the beer and meat. I've never had it. I bought it at Dorgnac's in Metairie, Louisiana. It was $3.99 a bottle, so hopefully it's going to be good. 16.9 ounces. A little bit more than a U.S. pint. Olive green bottle. May not be skunked. It's expensive. Okay, I see smoke erupting out of the top. You can see all that smoke, I'm sure. Look at it. Incredible, huh? It's going to be mostly cloudy while I'm doing this review. We have a cool front coming through. It may start raining at any moment. Okay. Thick beige head. And the appearance is, there's a lot of condensation, reddish brown from what I can see. Yeah. Reddish brown. Porter used to be very popular in England, but from what I understand, this style of beer is pretty much dead in that country. Let's check out the aroma. Well, it's not skunked, thankfully. And I haven't really run across too many skunk beers in the last 3 years. I used to always run across skunk beers out of green and clear bottles, but I've had a lot of luck. Although maybe companies and the stores and distributors are being more careful with the beer and not letting it get so so much out in the light. It smells roasted, but not heavily roasted, sweet, and a little bit of tea more than coffee. Tannic, if you will. Let's go with the that head is kind of what you call it, spongy. Let's go with the flavor. And it's warm out here right now. It's probably about 80 degrees. Okay, now there's more of a heavily roasted barley malt flavor than the taste. I mean, than the aroma. There is some bitterness there underneath, hop bitterness. I would think that, and they said they use Kentish hops. I would say the IBU must be around 40. Okay, sweet, medium to dark roasted barley malt, a little bit of chocolate, maybe some tea, tannic aspects, maybe light coffee. Yeah, it's just a mild, sweet porter ale. And that's how porters are. They're like lightly roasted, medium roasted to dark roasted, but they're mild in all their ways. The alcohol, 5.1, is pretty standard. Budweiser, 5%. This is 5.1 as a comparison. Then you have your stout porters, which can be dark to very dark and very strong if you get your Russian Imperial stouts. So yeah, that roasted aspect is really coming out in the flavor now that it's warming. The mouthfeel is medium and sort of oily, slicky. The finish is semi-dry. It's refreshing and it's easygoing. So, was it worth $3.99 a bottle? Well, I don't think it is, but I mean, I don't think too many beers are really worth that. But I was willing to pay it. I love the olive green bottle though. It really is dark enough to protect the beer, and it's pretty. I mean, if I wanted to drink a darker beer that had similar characteristics to this, now I'm not saying don't try it. I highly recommend trying it. You should go out and pay if you can get it for $3.99. Try it. I mean, it's unique in its own way. It's not terribly different, but it is unique. But if I was going to drink a dark beer and I didn't want to pay a lot, well, I would just get the Killian's Irish Stout, which is darker and more roasted and all of that, and you can find it for $7.99 a six-pack, maybe on sale somewhere for $6.99 a six-pack. So that's a better value. Or maybe if you want a dark lager, you could get Heineken Dark, about $7 or $8 a six-pack. Stuff like that. But anyway, that's kind of off the subject. Just talking. A lot of people do bring that up, though. What is the value of the beer when you're looking at price? And a lot of people, and myself included, we do have to look at price, and so you got to take that into account. But anyway, I'm glad I tried it. I'll give it a. I'm not going to go as high as the Beer and Me saying most excellent, or the Bros saying exceptional, but I'll say it's an A-. It's excellent to an extent. So le bon temps roulé. This is an excellent beer to an extent. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.